A Brave New World is a book written by Aldous Huxley. It could be classified as a science fiction book, and I will tell you why. In this book, we will know Mustafa Mond, a powerful man who is like the other ones. The only thing is really important for him is his company. In this company, the goal is to maintain a pure race. They are creating the best humans ever known in history, all controlled thanks to their primary workers. A type, a type, In this company, the goal is to maintain a pure race. They are creating the best humans ever known in history, all controlled thanks to the primary workers, a type of nurses who take care of the babies and embryos. All that they have to do is control them using chemicals and pills. On the other hand, we have the other workers of the company, the lab researchers. They are not really important for. On the other hand, we have the other workers of the company, the lab researchers. They are not really important, but in a hierarchical pyramid, they are one step over than the nurses. The only thing they do is experiment with twins and embryos. They complement the process of DNA modification to develop the perfect humans. After taking a brief look to the base of this book, I will resume you what happens next, but not all, so you can read it. With this premise, the following 17 chapters we will know Lenina, Linda, John, and a savage man whose name is irrelevant. Yes, no one knows it. These four have their own story, and if you want to know what happens between them, you have to read the book. Spoiler, a relationship. It is really interesting to see how they explore it and find themselves as the story takes place. It is the soft part of the book. Remember when I told you this might be a science fiction book? Well, you will see that. A Brave New World is a critique of the world, the society, and hierarchy of the classes. And the base of the pyramid is the savage. He doesn't have anything. He can't do anything. In other words, he is a slave. He represents the oppression. One step forward, we have Lenina and Linda. They are workers. They have a better life than the oppression, but they are only surviving, denominated in real life as workers. Then we have John. He has the highest position of a lot of people can aspire. He lives and lives very well, but he doesn't have enough power to give orders. He's still receiving them. He represents the economical stable people. And finally, we have Mustafa. He thinks he's the king. He's powerful. Everyone is behind him. He is the image of wealthy people. They do not have to work. They give orders. Can you see it? It is a clear representation of how society works nowadays. Our aspirations and goals are in the hands of others. Our limitations are they. Think in your daily life, the people you know. You may have a friend like the savage. She or he cannot decide its future. It's completely close to what others choose, and the comparisons can continue. Conclusion. Why should you read it? Well, in this book you will find a very accurate metaphor of the world, how it works. I'm sure it will make you say, wow, and it is very good. It is a very good way to reflect about society, about life, and most importantly, about ourselves. It also has a very background story, but it is a plus to the original idea behind the story. The decision is yours. A Brave New World, a book written in the past century which still astonishes our way of thinking by its precise comparison of the real world. Conclusions. Why you should read it? Well, in this book you will find a very accurate metaphor of the world.